Hi everyone, this is Gavin from gavinsgadgets.com. Hope you're keeping well. And today we're going to do something a little bit different, and that's actually compare the audio quality between the Oppo Blu-ray, the UDP-205, and the older, which is on the bottom, the BDP-105D. Both of these players have headphone jacks, headphone sockets, quarter-inch nice big size one, and these can power pretty much any headphone available. I'm going to put some specs around me as well, just a few things, but these are absolutely outstanding Blu-ray players. But what do they sound like when you're trying to perhaps listen to use them? You know, you've got this big machine, if you want to put some music on, and I've tried a selection of music. So before we talk about the music, let's go and quickly check out the hardware on these machines. Okay, so let's check out this whole unboxing experience. This is quite a feast, and there's no doubt when you pick this thing up and you realise how much weight there is on this, that there is some serious bits inside here. Right, let's get that up and out. And that is the beauty. And in the box here, you have the remote and the plug. And bring this up to the camera, and you can see you've got all the controls. And on the back, there's a whole feast of stuff. So I'm just going to quickly run through what you have on the back. Obviously, got your XLR balanced outputs here. Stereo audio out, you've got HDMI out main, got a LAN, you've got HDMI out audio only, HDMI in, opticals, USB 3, and you've got two options there, the standard or the old RS232C. As a USB DAC, you've got options there as well, various triggers as well. And then you've got all your different front, left, all for the speaker options. Truly quite a fantastic set of options. You've even got a voltage switch here as well. If we look at the front of the machine, as you can see, it's very sparse, very minimalistic, and also has a headphone jack. Okay, so here we have the Oppo BDP-105D, and as you can see, it's quite a different look as well, and I really prefer the newer version. But anyway, I'm going to play some tracks. I'm going to talk about the different qualities. Just very briefly, I thought I'd show you the actual back of the two devices before I talk about the actual audio quality. And there we have it, pretty similar, but let's go talk about the audio quality. Let's go. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. So for this sort of comparison, I used a range of headphones from Sennheiser to Bear Dynamic, AKG, a whole range of different headphones. And the music I used was Diana Krall, the Wallflower album. And then for something a bit more upbeat or faster, I use Muse and the Drones album, which I quite like. Some old classics from Culture Club, and this particular opera, which is the Contes de Hoffmann, the Tales of Hoffmann. And this really was I think the piece de resistance that really differentiated these two players. But to be honest, I'm just going to talk about, if I start with Diana Krall. If you haven't heard Diana Krall, go and have a listen. She's got a lovely voice as a female artist. And track 5, which is actually Wallflower, I'm very, very familiar with that, and I've heard it so many times. Both machines did a really amazing job, but the detail and the delicacy of her voice on the newer Oppo UDP-205 is incredible. That is more than incredible. Beautiful layering, beautiful sound, spacious, just, you know, sort of raising the hairs on my arm. Very, very impressed. And it felt like that the older player was a bit congested. Well, it's not, but that's the difference of this particular track. Didn't matter which headphones I used, this was amazing. Same with Culture Club, bit different. I've tried various different tracks, the Calm and Chameleon, and again with all the different instruments that are going on, very good separation on the top one, really good. And again, even though the silver, the older one, is still really good, it's not a, the new UDP-205 from an audio point of view, on any track I played in this, night and day difference. It's just crazy. What about Muse drones? All the drums, you can really hear the different drums, the soundstage on many of the tracks. Really impressive. It just makes you want to go and listen to it again and again and again. But for me, it was this, the classical opera, and I've never really enjoyed this album I've bought. It's never been one I thought, well, I can really relax and just melt away. So the plan was, both of these, start listening to the track, one track after another. I nearly played the whole album on this one first. It was just so good, I didn't want to stop. Vocals, just as if you were there. So clear, such good separation, power, as the peaks and troughs of the music. The delivery was just fantastic. Really, I don't know what it was, but it's just gripping stuff. And this is not my favourite classical album by far, but I've never enjoyed it, and it's the first time I did. And I listened on the older Oppo player and just felt congested. Didn't have that thing where I just wanted to melt away in an armchair, tell everyone, no, I'm busy, you can't disturb me. So from an audio point of view, this is just on a class of its own, a league of its own. It is in my mind a good leap forward. And if you were thinking about, do I go and get this newer UDP-205 because I want to just have it for audio? Yeah, you definitely do want to have it. It's a phenomenal Blu-ray player with all the other stuff it does, regardless, but you can find all the reviews on the web for that. I just wanted to focus on the audio side, which is what I enjoyed doing. I hope you did enjoy it. Any questions, ask below. This is Gavin from Gavin's Gadgets. Have a good day. Catch you guys soon.